Hello all, I am Glowfenix Out, and welcome to my review for Ghostbusters Afterlife. First, I thought overall this was excellent, and kind of maybe later down the line I'll kind of dissect it a bit more, but overall I thought this was still cool. Now let's get onto those other aspects that I will dissect and discuss. So first, the atmosphere, it feels like, yes, there's these spooky happenings in this town. Let's see how this plays out. Some scenes are being kind of introduced to this idea. Then there's a mystery around who is related to who. Even if, as an audience member, you maybe know from maybe the first opening sequences, but kind of the idea of kind of legacy and just the excellent performance of McKean Grace to stand out being podcast. He's actually just called Podcast. We never actually know if he actually has what his actual name is. He was good from seeing kind of their friendship blossom. His general attitude. He was a fun character. And talking about more characters, I'm going to go on to another one that is introduced in Mr. Grooberson, this entertaining and funny teacher and Ghostbusters fan. He was good from the interactions between kind of the first kind of when Phoebe kind of talks about like the earthquakes and the kind of strange happenings that are in that town, to kind of one of the more funniest sequences, the Walmart Stay Puft Mini Marshmallow Men sequence, from kind of seeing these lovable, because they look very cute, seeing them at first being like la 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 la, and then death, them skewing each other, them jumping into fire, them burning people alive. It got very dark. Or like, it would be like, these are actual living things, they're dying, we think. Oh dear. Yes. Oh, and it then did end with quite a thrilling sequence of running and general chasery. Kind of ended on a thrilling note. That's going on to another aspect I want to discuss, which is the thrilling, scary scenes. From the first encounter of Muncher, and it kind of had its spooks, it had its thrills, and good on you, Trevor, to the final third act against Gonzo. But now when I was like, yeah, maybe this kind of does feel a bit of the vein of defeating Gonzo again, and kind of maybe feels a bit on the vein of kind of the original. Yes, that does happen, but I was like, on this kind of ride along, I was like, it kind of very much enjoyed it. I don't really care. It was still awesome. It was kind of paying kind of more into the fans of this franchise, but yeah, and then having kind of the originals pop up, and then that battle, and even kind of the kind of very nice kind of sweet kind of encounter of kind of Egon appearing, and kind of them kind of the emotional payoff and kind of send off and kind of respect for that character was quite heartwarming. Now, onto my overall thoughts. I enjoyed this more than I originally thought. Maybe there's more factors like the delays, seeing the trailers, and then kind of like one of the people who appeared in this one, which was Finn Wolfhard, who he is from Stranger Things, which a show I really likes. So with him being quite funny, like him in the show, well, more in the second season, him dressing up as a Ghostbuster, and now seeing him actually be in the film that's Ghostbusters, and him kind of with those kind of ghost trap sequences were cool, and as I said before, and some excellent performances, and it kind of just finishes kind of through the kind of score of this film was cool. It was able to handle the legacy of this franchise in exciting ways. I wouldn't be against seeing these younger generations again, as it sort of passes on the torch in an honourable and respectful way. It still had the spirit of the original, even if the setting was quite different, which makes me it's not just a flip off the characters that definitely they haven't done before, because that didn't quite work out well. And in general, this was an awesome film, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. My rating for Ghostbusters Afterlife is 9 film emoji, which means super wicked. Glowfenix Out.